The Busy World of Richard Scarry, The Treasure Hunt, as seen on ABC TV. Stories from the TV series. The Busy World of Richard Scarry. Richard Scarry's numerous and very funny books have enchanted children all over the world for many years. Now, his lovable animal characters can be seen on television. This storybook is one of a growing collection adapted from the new animated television series The Busy World of Richard Scarry. The Snowstorm, The Treasure Hunt, The Best Babysitter Ever, Camping Out, A Big Operation, Mr. Frumble's New Cars. 1. Hunkle's House. 2. Hilda's House. 3. Sergeant Murphy's. 4. Pig Family House. 5. Mr. Frumble's. 6. Fire Station. 7. Town Hall. 8. Mr. Fixit's House. 9. Busy Town Hospital. 10. Schoolhouse. 11. Mr. Gronkle's. 12. Sprout's Farm. Welcome to Busy Town. The Busy World of Richard Scarry. The Treasure Hunt. Collins, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. Ahoy, mateys! On yonder isle be the buried treasure, and this be our only map. Miss Honey is reading a pirate story to Huckle's class. Did those pirates ever come back for the treasure? Lowly asks. I'm afraid we'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Miss Honey closes the book. School is over for today. Oh no, says the class, disappointed. Hunkle and Lowly stay behind after class. Hunkle wants to ask Miss Honey a question. Miss Honey, do you think there is any buried treasure here in Busy Town? Well, Hunkle, in the olden days pirates could have sailed into Busy Bay. Maybe we can find their treasure, says Hunkle. I bet they hid it on the beach, Lowly says. Just remember, boys, Miss Honey says, we don't always recognise treasure when we see it. Later that day, Hunkle and Lowly go down to the beach dressed like pirates. They meet Mr. Fixit on the pathway. Yikes! Pirates! He shouts. Don't be afraid, Mr. Fixit. It's only us, Lowly says. We're on our way to find some buried treasure, Hunkle explains. Then we will have enough money to buy our own pirate ship. But there is only one small problem, Lowly says. We're not sure where to dig. Well, says Mr. Fixit, in the old stories, X always marked the spot. Oh, look, there's an X over there, Hunkle shouts. Bye, Mr. Fixit. Come on, Lowly, let's get to work. Yo ho ho, and here we go. How deep do you think they buried their treasure? Hunkle wonders. At this rate, we'll be in China soon, says Lowly, exhausted. Suddenly, Hunkle's shovel hits something hard. Clank! Lowly, I have hit metal. It sounded like gold. Clank? Is that what gold sounds like? Lowly asks. Oh, it's silver. Look, it's a silver goblet. It looks like it sprang a leak, Lowly says. Oh no, says Hunkle, disappointed. It's just an old tin funnel. No wonder we didn't find any treasure, says Hunkle, looking around. We didn't dig under the X. The X is over here. This is the right spot. Clonk! Did you hear that sound, Lowly? Doesn't silver go clonk? Lowly asks. Yes, you're right, answers Hunkle. But this is far too big to be a silver coin. Oh no, look, it's just an old wagon wheel. I don't think we'll find any treasure here. Oh, look, Lowly. That shadow keeps moving because the sun keeps moving. I'll bet this drove the pirates crazy, Lowly replies. Well, that treasure must be here somewhere. Mr. Fixit thought he would see how Hunkle and Lowly were doing. So, what have you found, mates? He asked. Well, it wasn't treasure, Hunkle says, pointing at the heap beside him. Look at all that junk, Mr. Fixit. An old beach umbrella, a towel, a doll, someone's t-shirt, some old rope. I wouldn't call that junk, says Mr. Fixit. Do you mind if I borrow this stuff? You are welcome to it, Mr. Fixit, Hunkle says. We've finished hunting for treasure. Well, Lowly, Hunkle sighs, we can forget about buying our own pirate ship. Do we have enough money for ice cream? Lowly asks. Hunkle looks in his pockets. Uh-oh, not a penny, he says. We're pretty poor pirates, aren't we? Hunkle and Lowly walk over to Bruno's snack bar. They both feel sad. No luck, says Bruno. That's rough. But you know, boys, I can tell you how to find some real treasure. Really? Lowly asks. How? If you take this box and pick up any rubbish you find on the beach, I think I might be able to help you. Oh well, Hunkle says. It beats digging. Meanwhile, Mr. Fixit is busy in his workshop. These boys can't recognise treasure when they see it. Mr. Fixit looks around for just the right tool to work with. Let's try this one. He takes a big mallet from the wall. Whack! Voila! Says Mr. Fixit. Crash! Oh dear, the wagon is in pieces. Mr. Fixit thinks hard. Aha! He exclaims happily. He has an idea. He takes a broom and sets to work repairing Hunkle's wagon. Boy, Bruno has a funny idea of what treasure is, Hunkle says, placing the last piece of rubbish in Bruno's cardboard box. Hey, you boys have done a wonderful job, Bruno exclaims. I've never seen the beach so clean. But where's the treasure? Hunkle asks. They're in your hands, Hunkle, Bruno replies. All these old cans and bottles can be recycled and made into new things, he explains. And your reward for tidying up the beach is 2 ice cream cones. Bruno hands 2 big cones to the boys. Wow! Thanks, Bruno, they say. Thank you, Bruno replies. Just then, Miss Honey arrives at the beach. Well, how are my favourite pirates, she asks. And how did your treasure hunt go? Oh, Miss Honey, you were so right, Hunkle explains. We don't always recognise treasure when we see it. Ahoy, you there on the shore. Are you ready to cast off? Calls Mr. Fixit, rolling Hunkle's wagon down the pathway. Our pirate ship, cries Hunkle. Mr. Fixit, how did you do it? Lowly asks. As I always say, Lowly, one person's junk is another person's treasure, Mr. Fixit answers wisely. Your ship awaits, Captain. Mr. Fixit salutes to Hunkle. Wow, cries Hunkle, taking the helm. Lowly jumps into the crow's nest. Ready to raise the anchor, Captain? Cast off your bow lines, shouts Hunkle. He proudly steers his new pirate ship along the pathway. Hunkle and Lowly are very lucky pirates, wouldn't you say?